And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Manchester United. A warm welcome to all of you, John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty today.
Well, I think we're very fortunate to be sitting here watching this one, John. I'm really looking forward to what should be a really exciting match.
Not afraid to get physical. He goes looking for his teammate.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Here's Mata. And the cross dealt with. Goes after it. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Phil Jones. Clubs it long. Ibrahimovic. Offside, good call there by the referee's assistant. Cavani. A marvellous goal.
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough. And in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Manchester United caught cold early on. Paris Saint-Germain scoring in the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. He plays it through. Neat ball through the middle. Lucas Moura. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Di Maria. Falcao. An interception. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's through. Ibrahimovic. Play surges forward. That was a good dribble and a good chance.
Oh, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who could single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Poor distribution from the keeper, that's a gift. Juan Mata. The ball's with Falcao. Cleared away from immediate danger. That's gone straight to the keeper. What can Manchester United make of this? Falcao showed a great desire to get to the ball. He just couldn't do much with it. Well played, that got them out of trouble. It's Mata. Tries to slide it past the defence. A robust challenge, to say the least. Di Maria. He was well positioned, good defending there. Juan Mata. Fellaini. Raphael. Good through ball. Van Persie. Oh, he's hit the post. He's unlucky not to score there.
Oh, that couldn't have been any closer. It merited a goal for me, but to hit the post, that's very unlucky. We're talking fractions here.
Falcao. He's on his way. Hits it. A fine reaction save. Pumps it upfield. The idea was there. Execution wasn't. Bursting forward. Cavani. They have it again. Ibrahimovic. Off target.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction.
Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. A long ball into space. Off he goes. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. He's looking to play it into the channel. It's Darren Fletcher. Van Persie.
It's never easy keeping the ball under control when the pressure's been applied like that. I think he asked too much of himself.
Oh, fine through ball down the middle. And now there's a platform for a counter-attack. Darren Fletcher. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Here's Falcao. Whistle's gone for a foul. The whistle goes, and it's the end of the first half.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Tight old game this, 1-0 the scoreline. The whistle goes for the second half. Lint looking to receive the ball, break could be on. Raphael. It's clearly not what he was hoping for. Falcao. He makes his way towards the penalty area. Denied by the post. He'll be pulled up for a foul. Smalling. And he launches it forward.
Van Persie can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Looking to carve open the defence. Ball threaded through. Darren Fletcher. David Luiz plays it long.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Lucas Moura puts it away. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Yeah, we've seen it before that 1-0 can be a fragile scoreline, but now that they have that extra cushion, 2 should be enough.
The ball's with Falcao. It's Darren Fletcher. Paris Saint-Germain have got possession back. Cavani. Ibrahimovic. Cleared away to safety. Juan Mata. Van Persie. Darren Fletcher. Paris Saint-Germain yet to make it. Thiago Silva gives away a free kick. A yellow card. No cause for argument there. That's probably caused a few sighs. Lint, Phil Jones, Fellaini, knocks it through, possibility for a shot, that is way off.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Defending in numbers here, here's Van Persie. He's bursting forward. Van Persie. Goal! So, down to just 1 now. Can they find an equaliser? In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
Leads down to a single goal now.
It's important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Now the through ball is intercepted. Here's Falcao. Lifts it over the top.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played in accurately. Neat ball through the middle. He's onside. A chance. In for the rebound. Tremendous from Mata. A moment of significance for Manchester United. The keeper just didn't deal with it, and his team has paid the price.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain. That really tested the strength of the net.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
They now lead by 1 goal.
Well, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Lint. Slides it through. Away from the danger area now. Just a few more moments and this will all be over. Cleared away. The clock counting down.
Well, time is running out. They need to start pushing forward.
No, beaten to it. No, that's not going to make it through. Smalling. Looking to play on the break. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. 4 minutes to be added on. This this goes for a throw-in. It's Di Maria. Fellaini. Di Maria. The ball played down the middle. Surely! It's in! A captain's goal completes an incredible comeback.
Well, listen, when you've got a captain who thinks that good enough is not quite good enough, has made all the difference here. This guy wants to hit the heights every time he plays, and he's just done so again.
It was all down to the control. Nothing separating the sides after 90 minutes, so this one's going to extra time.
You know, they must be ruining their inability to put this game away. I think with the match now all square, they've got to go and try and win it again.
Well, the fans will be delighted by this as the referee blows his whistle for the end of normal time. They get more for their money. Extra time is coming their way. Well, they were convinced they had the match sewn up, so they won't be happy with conceding an equaliser so late in the game. The manager has to tell the players that now they need to switch their concentration and focus on extra time. Moved away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain. With that, they've edged ahead overall. Resounding drive. I can't imagine he's hit many better than that.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
He'll be taking the match ball home.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Saint-Germain now lead in this second leg as well as in terms of aggregate score.
If they can manage to keep this momentum in their play, it'll go a long way towards helping them stay in front.
Through it goes. Ball didn't quite come off. Could have been a very different outcome.
By taking that route into a central position, he made it easier for the defence.
Ibrahimovic tried to play it through. Cavani. And they escape imminent danger. Marco Verratti is bearing down on goal. Going, lifts it through. That will be a goal kick. It's Ibrahimovic. Pass cut out. Fellaini. Darren Fletcher. Receive the ball, break could be on. That whistle draws the first period of extra time to a close.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
The last opportunity. And I have to say, most of the players out there are close to exhaustion. Has anyone got anything left to grab a winner? Whoever scores now should go on to win the game. Well, that's the theory anyway. The keeper's got it. Juan Mata. Break is on. Nice ball through. Van Persie. Oh, he wasn't far off from levelling matters.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Ibrahimovic won't want to come off second best, not against this opponent. Here's Van Persie. Falcao. David Luiz knocks it forward. Played into space out wide. He's had a real go. Pumps it upfield. Shoots here. Well, to call that wayward would be being kind. We're down to seconds now. That's all that remains. Interception, just what they needed. Smalling. He's looking to find his front men. There's the whistle. The game's finished. You can see the absolute joy on the players' faces. They battled so hard to get to this stage, and their reward is a place in the last four.
Well, some matches you just don't want to end, and that was one of them for me. You couldn't predict what was going to happen next. It was a great game.